This video is approximately 10 minutes long and will teach you 10 English words. All the words in this video are included in the advanced vocabulary for the IELTS exam. You'll learn not only their meanings and how to use them, but most importantly, effective techniques to memorize them. So whether you're on your way to work, in the bathroom, or have a few spare moments, you can play this video and make the most of your time by enhancing your English vocabulary. Today's word is analogue. Analogue is a noun. Analogue means something similar or comparable to something else. A vegetarian gets protein not from meat but from its analogues. A vegetarian gets protein not from meat but from its analogues. Any tricks to remember this word? To remember analogue, think of Grandma Anna's dialogue. Imagine a grandmother named Anna who always has the same dialogue or story about the past, which ties the concept of something being similar to another thing. Analogue, analogue, analogue. Today's word is anatomy. Anatomy is a noun. Anatomy is the study of the structure of living things. It looks at parts of the body like bones, muscles, and organs. Knowledge of human anatomy is essential to figure drawing. Knowledge of human anatomy is essential to figure drawing. Any tricks to remember this word? Think of Anna touched her tummy. Anna touched her tummy. This phrase helps you remember anatomy by associating Anna with tummy, another word for stomach. It symbolizes studying the body's structure, as anatomy involves understanding different body parts, including the stomach. Anatomy, anatomy, anatomy. Today's word is antiseptic. Antiseptic is a noun. Antiseptic is a medicine that you put onto a wound to stop it from becoming infected. Have you got any antiseptic for this cut? Have you got any antiseptic for this cut? Any tricks to remember this word? Anti means to fight or oppose. Septic relates to infection or bacteria, and septic sounds similar to skeptic, someone who doubts or questions things. Imagine a skeptic who's always cautious about germs and infections. So antiseptic means a drug that stops it from becoming infected. Antiseptic, antiseptic, antiseptic. Today's word is arbitrary. Arbitrary is an adjective. If you describe an action, rule, or decision as arbitrary, you think that it is not based on any principle, plan, or system. It often seems unfair because of this. For example, the choice of players for the team seemed completely arbitrary. The choice of players for the team seemed completely arbitrary. Any tricks to remember this word? To remember arbitrary, think of a library. A library. Imagine walking into a library and randomly picking any book without looking, just like how an arbitrary decision is made without a specific reason or system. This association between the similar sounds of a library and arbitrary can help you recall the meaning of the word. Arbitrary, arbitrary, arbitrary. Our word for today is arid. Arid is an adjective. Arid means very dry, having little or no rain, typically used to describe land or climates. For example, Bob's attempt to grow a garden in the arid desert ended up with him just watering the sand. Bob's attempt to grow a garden in the arid desert ended up with him just watering the sand. Any tricks to remember this word? To remember arid, think of Arid. Arid. Imagine getting rid of all the water in a place, making it extremely dry, just like an arid desert. This association can help you recall that arid refers to a very dry environment, typically with little or no rain. Arid, arid, arid. Today's word is artery. Artery is included in the advanced vocabulary for the IELTS exam. Artery is a noun. Arteries are the tubes in your body that carry blood from your heart to the rest of your body. Too much fatty food will make your arteries more likely to clog up. Too much fatty food will make your arteries more likely to clog up.
Okay.
Any tricks to remember this word? To remember the word artery, we can use sound association. Think of art and tree. Art and tree. Picture a tree with branches that look like intricate art, similar to how arteries branch out and transport blood throughout the body. This visual can help link the structure and function of arteries to the word itself. Artery, artery, artery. If you're enjoying this video, you can support my channel in 2 ways. First, hit the like button below. It signals to YouTube's algorithm that viewers appreciate this content, helping to share it with more people who might find it useful. Secondly, if you're not already subscribed, consider doing so. I post daily videos on memory techniques for English words, aimed at enhancing your vocabulary. I'd be delighted to share my future content with you as well. Now let's proceed to the next word.
Today's word is apparatus. Apparatus is a noun. Apparatus is the technical equipment or machinery needed for a particular activity or purpose. Firefighters require a breathing apparatus to safely enter a burning house. Firefighters require a breathing apparatus to safely enter a burning house. Any tricks to remember this word? We can use sound association to remember apparatus. Think of a parrot has. A parrot has. Imagine a parrot that has a variety of tools or gadgets, similar to how an apparatus consists of different equipment or instruments. This can help you remember that an apparatus is a collection of tools or devices used for a particular purpose. Apparatus. Apparatus. Apparatus.
Today's word is cardiovascular. Cardiovascular is an adjective. Cardiovascular means everything about the heart and the tubes, blood vessels, that move blood around your body. For example, smoking places you at serious risk of cardiovascular and respiratory disease. Smoking places you at serious risk of cardiovascular and respiratory disease.
I know.
Any tricks to remember this word? To remember cardiovascular, break it down into cardio, meaning heart, and vascular, relating to blood vessels. Also, we can use sound association to remember vascular. Think of vast circular. Vast circular. Imagine a vast circular network, similar to the body's extensive system of blood vessels that circulate blood. This auditory similarity can help you remember that vascular relates to the circulation within blood vessels. Cardiovascular. Cardiovascular. Today's word is carnivore. Carnivore is a noun. A carnivore is an animal that eats meat. Lions and tigers are carnivores. Lions and tigers are carnivores. Any tricks to remember this word? To remember the word carnivore, you can break it down into carni, meaning meat, and vor, related to eating. Think of a carnival with various meat dishes. This visual can help you link carnivore to an animal or person who eats meat. A carnivore is an animal that eats meat. A herbivore is an animal that eats only plants. An omnivore is an animal that eats all types of food, especially both plants and meat. An insectivore is a creature that eats insects for food. I hope you can remember all these vores from this video to enhance your understanding of animal diets. Carnivore, herbivore, omnivore, insectivore.
If you liked it, hit like and subscribe for more cool stuff.